just driving through my favorite small town in America right now, Potsdam, New York. And the legend is that a local business owner had a couple plots of land that he wanted to put up some businesses on, but the city said no, it's not zoned for that. So what he decided to do instead was fill up the land with toilets, and they're pretty much all along the main roads, and there's just toilets everywhere in this town. It's crazy. But some people hate it. I think it's awesome. Guy could get a lot of thinking done in a town like this. Just arrived at Otis Mountain in Elizabethtown, New York, and this place is really nice. I've been reading that the Barkeater Trail Alliance puts a lot of time into these trails, so I'm looking forward to see what I can find here. Well, this is delightfully random. There's a Coke machine out here in the middle of the woods, and it has power. Let's see if it works. Nope. Holy! And there's beer in it. That is awesome. I think I love this place. So cool. This right here is exactly why I came to the Adirondacks. Totally worth the 6-hour drive right here. Cheers to the 80K. Beer is delicious. Wow. Got a little bit loose there. Love the terrain through here. Rocks everywhere, and the dirt feels like carpet. The loam is real out here. This place is just magic. Amazing dirt. Oh, all the greens in the 80K. Looks like I'm just in for some more rocky fun. Got a sweet view coming up here. Nice, cool rock line right here. Wow, steep, don't go left. So sketch. I don't think anybody's ever taken that sketchy line before. Kind of fun though. I think I'm on an unnamed trail right now, so I don't know the name of this one. Shit. So I just pinned a tree. Cut open my hand. Kind of nasty. It's hard to keep my eye on the trail and off the scenery. Such a cool place. Unique New York. Say that 10 times fast. I just pedaled back to the hill here and I found a big old jumpy. Got a ladder bridge on top of some wooden supports there. Logs actually, and right here down in front of me about 3 feet there's a little landing, and then way out I'd say 12 or 13 feet got the man landing. He who does not want to die on a big jump will always do it running. Whew. That's a weird one. The transition from dirt to ladder is like steep, so I got to keep that in mind, keep my weight a little bit further back. Okay, I'm a little bit further up the hill, get a bit more speed for this jump here. I love the running is just through the grass. There we go. I might have been too fast actually. That one just didn't feel right. Try it one more time. This thing's got a sniper landing, so gotta get my speed right. Yeah, got another jump here too. Yo, sick. Oh, I'm stoked on that. There's an even bigger one up at the top. I'm gonna come back for that one tomorrow. Stoked. Well, that was a wicked ride. Got one more cool thing planned for tonight. Got an awesome camping spot picked out right next to some trails. So I'm just headed over to Blueberry Hill right now. So, just descended another couple of 100 meters here at Blueberry Hill. Gonna do some overnighting. Here it is. Here's the spot. They call it the Blueberry Lean-To. I'm gonna call it home sweet home for the night. Oh, and there's some firewood here for me too. Nice. So last time I did some bike packing, it was at Kearsarge in New Hampshire, and it was a great ride, but the logistics were just a nightmare. So the one thing that was a real pain was my sleeping bag was just way too big for my backpack. The backpack wouldn't even close. So I came up with an alternative solution today. So for this ride, I wanted to go with a much more minimal setup. So what I ended up doing was clipping my summer bag to the bottom of my pack because it's much smaller, but it's actually going to be quite cold tonight, and this won't be enough. So to keep myself warm, I went out and bought one of these emergency bivy sacks. This one's made by SOL, which apparently stands for Survive Outdoors Longer. I thought it was something else, but... And also inside my handy dandy backpack is my secret weapon. It's an insulated thermarest. So here's the digs for the night. I got my green thermarest on the bottom there, the orange bivy sack in the middle, and then my blue sleeping bag on top. It's just cold enough right now that there's no mosquitoes, but just warm enough that I don't need a winter bag. So I'm hoping this is going to be a nice, comfortable night. This place is all set up. Somebody left some white birch drying out right here. This stuff is great for starting fires. So that'll be perfect for later tonight. Get some more later. Well, got my fire going. It's time to enjoy a nice cold brew. Yeah, that just about does it for me. That was a wicked day in New York, so I'm just gonna enjoy the night. I just spent the night at Blueberry Hill, waking up at the crack of dawn here. It was a little bit chilly last night, but the lean-to and my minimalist camping setup kept me warm. Just had a summer bag and a bivy sack. So now it's time to check out the trails here. So a slight change of plans. My phone and my GPS wasn't working back at Blueberry Hill, and I don't really like the idea of riding by myself in such a remote location without that. So back at Otis a little bit early, heading up to a trail called Flowbee. My rider's intuition tells me it might be a flow trail. And there's also a pretty big gap jump a little bit further up the mountain, so I'd like to get that done as well. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, free beer vending machine in the middle of the woods. Just before I ride Flowbee, I'm on a trail called Widowmaker, and I'm gonna head up to a summit up here. It's supposed to be a good view off the top, so I love checking out the scenery. Well, it's not exactly the viewpoint I imagine, but still a good place for a free beer. Why not? Why not? I just summited Otis, and it's time to ride Flowbee. This is a nice little climb, actually. Seeing a lot more rocks up here than I thought I would, because I did think this was going to be a flow trail. My rider's intuition might not have been right. Nice rock drop. Well, I don't think this is going to be like a traditional flow trail with the big berms that you'd expect on a trail like A-Line. Here's a jump here though. Cool. Very fun. It's like a mix of tech and jump. Got a good pace going through here. Oh, I like this so far. Wow, crazy line there. Okay, I'm officially on lower Flowbee now. Big rock there. Had to avoid that one. Would not want to ram into that even with 29ers. Ah, here's the jump that I want to hit. Yeah, that's a really sketchy sniper landing. And it gets pretty rowdy afterward too. Oh my God. Here's the landing. It's just a little bit longer than my bike, and then there's a compression right after it and just a sandy, washy ski hill to navigate my way down after. Okay, as per my agreement with myself, it's time to do a run in here. That was not fast enough. Must go faster. That should do it. A little bit further up the hill. I think I'm gonna have to take a few pedal strokes into this one as well. Yep, perfect. Landed exactly where I wanted to land. Sick. Stoked on that. Happy with that. It was a good trail. Quirky little jump too. I had my sights set on that one. I'm glad I hit it. Anyway, it's still early in the day. It's 1 p.m. so got time to do something I've always wanted to do in the Adirondacks. Going for a hike. This definitely isn't rideable. Not for me, at least. Not too bad. One of those mountains on the left is Giant Mountain, and that one on the right over there, that's Hurricane Mountain. I think this is a good place to end the day. I'm about to head back to the car, leaving Elizabethtown, and I'm heading to Lake Placid. But until then, ride good trails.